There is a food truck just a short minute walk away from here, and they sell both ice cream and iced coffee, which are like two of my favorite things. So they've been getting a lot of my money these last 2 weeks. So right now I'm working on cleaning and tidying up and organizing my van again so that we can start heading back north and out of the Florida Keys. And just like always, I have little things to fix, like this trim is coming down from the dogs pawing at it. I should pre-drill this. Shit. Oh well. Doesn't have to be pretty. I have loved my time here. I have enjoyed every day with every person and every experience, and yet I am very excited to head north. Here's the deal though. Since Chris and I are both staying in the van, typically we travel on our separate rigs, there's just a lot going on in the van. Also, I plan to have a very exciting announcement at the end of this video. At this time, it is not official, and my goal is by the end of this video, it will be official. So stay tuned for that. I have a random interruption. Our friend Jeff just dispatched an iguana that was on his porch, and he gave us a call knowing that I was interested in trying iguana while I was down here in Florida. Now, there's more to this story and more that I want to share, but for right now, I do need to finish up my morning routine before I get pulled into another big project. I've had my coffee, the van is clean enough. I'm going to round out my morning with drinking my AG1. And I always think it's important to mention that it's brands like AG1 who I love and trust and use every day that really help make these videos possible every week. And as always, I'm starting with the very quick and easy, simple vitamin D3 K2 dropper. 2 little drops and donezo. If you're not into just like doing the drops in your mouth, you don't have to. You can mix it in your AG1 drink as well, if you want. One of the things that I love about drinking AG1 is that it is an effortless daily habit, and with my type of lifestyle, there are things going on all the time. I'm traveling different places or meeting different people and in different areas, but this habit is one thing that doesn't change. And the second reason why I love AG1 is because this is made up of 75 of the highest quality vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced nutrients. Also, it tastes pretty good. I drink it just in water every day. Sometimes I'll put it in juice, but water's the easiest for me. Few important notes. Number 1, I live in a van and AG1 takes up very little space. Number 2, I prefer to be very active and do adventures. As you guys know, there's a Bali trip coming up where the travel packets are going to really come in handy. I'm doing a volcano hike, and overall health and remaining healthy is a big priority to me. So with something like AG1, where a single scoop gives you so much nutritional value, really it's just a no-brainer for me. If any of this resonates with you, or if you feel inspired to try AG1 for yourself, make sure to tap my link below to get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 K2 and 5 individual travel packets for free with your first purchase. And now I am about to do something that I've never done before, but I am eager to learn. I've mentioned this before, but I have a soft spot for reptiles. Yet, green iguanas are very invasive in this area, causing a lot of harm to the local environment and putting many native species at risk. Therefore, it is highly encouraged to hunt them. I knew this coming into the Keys and had been looking forward to trying iguana while I was here. So, when Jeff called with an iguana on his porch, I made it a priority to learn how to clean and eat iguana. Overall, I think that knowing how invasive they are and what a wonderful food source they can be, it just made sense to step into that if I had the choice. I really took my time cleaning the iguana, and one of the reasons for my patience is because I felt very inspired to also preserve its skin. I mean, it is beautiful. And an important step for preserving any hide is to make sure that there is nothing left on the skin. I literally spent hours scraping this beautiful skin. My friend Elsa shared with me how her and Baron had preserved a rattlesnake skin, so I followed her lead and combined a 50-50 mixture of glycerin and alcohol. I will store this away for a few days and report back soon. Alright, so for tonight, we're going to be cooking up the mahi that we caught on the charter.
Good morning. It's 5:30 a.m. and today I'm going on my very first charter. The only thing that I'm a little bit nervous about is that I get very seasick. Just a week or two ago, we went out slightly offshore just to go snorkeling. Yeah, I got so seasick I was just vomiting. So I guess we'll see how that goes today. Good morning. Mom, it's too early. You can go right back to sleep when we leave. Sorry.
I did take Dramamine for this trip, and while I did not get seasick, I did take a nap on the boat because the quote-unquote less drowsy Dramamine totally knocked me out. Other than battling with the seasickness stuff, this was certainly a neat experience.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
These are they're about average size. Blackfin is about the size of a football. We call them footballs.
Okay.
The captain and crew were absolutely incredible. They worked so hard and were so knowledgeable. The fish were beautiful, and I would highly recommend hiring the Dirty Boat if you were ever interested in a charter in this area. Now, I know that many of you will be expecting this next part. I am just not sure that fish charters are for me. As you have all seen, I am the type of angler that will spend hours standing on the side of a river with my waders on and tequila nearby. I love taking the time to tie my own tippet to my own leader and my own fly to my own tippet, and then dropping my own nymph off of my own fly. And then doing that all over again when the trout don't like that specific color. I find immense gratitude in the silence and the space of fishing and the intimacy of learning about how to present a certain bait to a certain species of fish, and then catching that fish and cleaning that fish and eating that fish. So, I don't really see the point in paying for somebody else to do everything that I love for me. But ultimately, I am so glad that we did, considering it was a new experience. I caught and got to see up close incredible species of fish, and I learned a lot about fishing in saltwater, which I previously knew basically nothing about.
And actually this is the mahi. So the mahi and the tuna. Wait, is that right? Yeah. So dolphin fish or mahi and tuna right here. And then I'm going to fry up the amberjack.
I think what's happening right now in this very moment has made me realize how much I love this lifestyle and why. I have moments like that often, but here's one of them. This morning I woke up in a really old random RV. And I searched around for ways to make my coffee because the stove doesn't work. So I used my little Coleman stove because I'm currently not allowed to be living in the van on property. So trying to stay out of the van as much as possible. So Chris brought my Coleman stove over outside. I heated up some water and now I am drinking coffee out of this really rad and weird elephant mug that I found in these cabinets. And this right here is just a funny example of how this lifestyle can be filled with really random, strange varieties of experiences. And I love it. Alright, the truth is, when I said that we were getting ready to leave and move back into the van, I was telling you the truth, but we ended up staying an extra 4 days or so. So, not allowed to live in the van, but they did allow us to stay in this random RV. And what is funny about this is the same RV that Noah and Bree were living in here last year when I filmed our visit to the Keys last year. So this really strange, like, full circle exchange of housing, and it has been amazing. We have been fishing a lot more. Chris and I went out with Neil again, this time on the kayaks, and I caught a few fish but mostly picked up garbage and brought that back. On top of that, Chris got to go out on another charter today, and it was with the same people that we went out with last time. He had an amazing time. Hopefully we'll hear from him in a little bit. I know that they got back not too long ago.
Hold it up. Wow.
We got amberjack, we got yellowtail,
Look at all those yellowtail.
and yellowtail fillets ready to cook.
Wow.
And we got these whole so we can bake them.
You got me ice cream?
Yep. We can throw stuff in there and bake it like that. I need to take a nap.
You're sweaty.
Very sweaty.
Also, I have, like, been losing my mind. And I don't want this to take away from the absolute gratitude that I feel with all of the people here and how amazing and kind and welcoming and lovely they are. And my soul needs space. I need open land. I need Akila off her leash so she can run and roam and play in the dirt. I need to be able to walk around barefoot and have all of my doors open and be living in my home, my van. So I am like just itching to get out of here, and it does feel like the sooner we can get out of here, fully move back into the van, the sooner it is that we head west, and that is my home. And I have been away from home now for far too long. So now we are actually getting ready to head out. I spent some time this morning cleaning up this RV that we're staying in, and for the rest of the day I hope to head over to the van and get everything super buttoned up there so that we can spend the day here tomorrow and then head out really early the next morning. Finally back on the road. Oh, gas station coffee, early morning sunrises on the road, the sounds of semis and pavement. Man, I just like cannot wait. I have been looking forward to visiting a beach at sunrise, and I've also been looking forward to sharing a fun announcement with everybody. So today, for the rest of the day, is going to be work, computer work, and cleaning. So I will see you for sunrise in the morning.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden.
There's a storm coming, so it's super windy and it should start raining pretty heavy in probably 2 hours. So there wasn't much of a sunrise, but it's still so beautiful, and the dogs got to run around and play, which was the point. All right, the storm has passed and Chris has been shuttling everything back into the van, and we are officially moving back into the van, and I'm so freaking excited I can hardly handle it.
Who are you talking to?
What do you want to say? Are you so excited to be in the van for a little while?
I am. I was going to see if you wanted ice cream.
Yeah, I do. Tonight is our very final night with everybody. We're going to cook up all the fish that Chris caught yesterday.
If I were fishing, you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish, heaviest in the sea. You'd win the first prize if you caught me. Why is everybody on the internet so mean? Why is everybody so afraid of what they never seen?
How's it going?
Good. Just gonna do some dishes.
Do we have anything else in the fridge over there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
How's the fridge looking over here?
Good, I'm gonna start filling it.
Okay.
All right, the van is slowly coming together. Floor is clean. There's a little bit more clutter on here, but we are getting ready for dinner. So the boys are prepping the fish right now. This is the yellowtail that Chris caught that we will be stuffing.
Was pulling a half rat that he out
Wait, out
of
of
the
what?
stomach. He would cook his fish that he would catch.
Oh!
Whenever he's like in the backcountry
Yeah.
in Alaska, just living off the land, he'd let none of it go to waste, so he'd boil the stomach.
Yeah.
But not look in the stomach, just boil it and then just eat it until he pulled that rat out. I went, oh, you're making me gag.
Yeah.
So he would boil the stomach and eat the stomach whole, contents and everything.
Yeah, eat it all.
I would love to say that I could do that, but
I couldn't.
Yeah,
And,
I
you know,
could
I
not.
can't lie. I wouldn't try half the stuff that's
yeah, yeah.
Well, not half, like 99%.
The story that you just heard from Neil is about our friend Terry. Terry was a participant on the show Alone, and he worked down here with the guys throughout winter. I was lucky enough to spend about 3 days with Terry before he left. He's currently on his way to Alaska to disappear in the wilderness and live off the land for about 3 months. In the hours that Terry and I chatted, I learned an incredible amount from him, just about how he lives his life and his experiences on the show, and I took many notes on our discussion about archery and living off the land. He is incredible, he is so loved, and the boys ate the fish eyes in honor of him.
Oh, it's really hot.
This is on the grill for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, we won't. We can cut that part out. You guys want a close-up of it?
Yeah.
There.
Ooh.
See that?
It's like a crystal ball.
Wait, are there 2 balls on there?
No, it's just like some weird connective shit. It's like a jelly. That's the eye jelly. Ready?
No.
It's like eating an airsoft ball. The little jelly part's really good. Really fatty. You want to use that one?
I'll take anyone. So what part am I eating?
The whole thing.
Well, you're gonna put the lens and that fatty gel piece in your mouth.
What about the red part back there?
What is the red part?
It's kind of stuck back there.
Oh yeah, you want that too.
That's where all the flavor went
Definitely
to.
want that.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Wow, look at
Wow.
that. Oh, oh.
Oh wait, let me get close up.
Jay's always one-upping me. All right, Terry.
Oh man, I feel like a Terry right now.
That yellow part. Actually pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, it's fishy though.
The red part?
Yeah. Wow. That's fishy.
It's fish brine.
Man. No, you just ate that one piece?
Oh, now you have to eat the weird one.
No, because he was one-upping me, so then I mean, you can't just keep doing that back and forth.
With this being our final night here, the evening ended with a few mini tours of the van and the trailer, which is always really fun. I also realized that I haven't shown proper video of Noah's trailer lately, so here it is, a beautiful 7x14 cargo trailer turned cabin.
And just like that, it's our last night here. I'm sad to leave. I really am. I'm feeling like I'm gonna miss these people a lot, which is kind of a thing you get used to when you live on the road, is leaving good people and good places. And excited to get into some cooler weather for the dogs and into some places that are a little bit better for this adventure pup. Oh. She's tired. I also know that a lot of you are here to find out what the heck the announcement could be. And it was really fun reading everybody's guesses over on Instagram. Some of you guys made me laugh and smile, and it was great. So thank you for those. The announcement and the exciting thing coming up is something to do with a solo trip. So I had wanted to do a solo trip overseas this year, and I was bouncing around so many different ideas. At one point I was pretty set on going to a small island in Greece. At another point I was looking into Chile and Argentina. A few different things just kind of took place. I listened to a podcast, I started reading a book, I found this expedition team, and I, just a few days ago, officially booked an expedition to the Amazon rainforest. So in January, I will be flying into Peru and then spending 5 days in the Amazon, and I am beyond excited about this. Along with that, I will be tacking on maybe 7 to 10 days in Chile or so. Chris will be watching Aquila, so if I'm gonna be away from Aquila, I'm gonna really make it worth my time and money because I don't like being away from you. It stresses me out. As the months grow closer to January, I will be sharing more information about what I'll be doing and how I found it and the company and all that jazz. But for now, that's the announcement. I'll be going to the Amazon rainforest in January, and I'm pumped about it. There hasn't been a day that's gone by that I haven't thought about it or dreamt about it. So that's the announcement, and with that I'm gonna go to sleep, and then waking up probably around 6 so that we can head out, head north, and head into some new adventures. And just like that, we're all packed up. We said our goodbyes. We had coffee with Noah and Bree, and we are taking off like 3 hours later than what we had thought, but I feel like that just kind of happens. The dogs are back there.
So how you feel?
I'm really excited to get out of here. How do you feel? less excited to get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, I really, really love fishing. Overall, people enjoy being here, so everybody's really friendly, everybody's really nice. We met some really cool people here. Like I said, the fishing's awesome, so I am a little sad to leave, but it's on to the next adventure.
On to the next, and closer to the west.
I know.
So with that, we're finally on the road. We're finally back in the van, and we will see you next week. Oh!
Linnea, you're going crazy because this song is just so catchy. I feel bad that their faces are just staring into the camera.
No. Go from this angle.
This is good because there was a lot of hair back there that I couldn't get.
Yeah, I see that.
My goodness, I love you.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.